This Naviance tutorial video is going to focus on the resume builder. So to get to the resume builder from your home screen, you're going to click on About Me, scroll down to Interesting Things About Me, and click on Resume. Once you click on this for the first time, it will give you a screen that prompts you a little bit about what is involved with Naviance's resume builder. So scrolling to the bottom, you can see where it says Add New Entry. Now you'll notice that all of the language here is very professional resume language. So students, the first time you use it, you might not understand what an objective is, or a summary, or work experience, what you might all include in those types of things. So your objective is going to be simply a goal. So if you click on that, so what is the goal of completing this resume? So you might say to receive a position in or as a counselor at the YMCA camp. Now we might say receive, we might say obtain. Obtain is a word that you might see in a resume. So we'll click add to your resume, and then you're going to see that up there. If you need to go back and edit it, maybe you forgot to capitalize something or spelled something wrong, you can always edit that. As you can see, we've used that as an example before. Again, and you can keep multiple there because you might create different resumes in the future, and you can kind of decide which ones you want to use, or you can go back and delete them. It's up to you. So the next thing you might do is a summary, and your summary is going to be just kind of bullet points about yourself. So maybe you have great communication skills, maybe you have experience working with children, that sort of thing. And if you're not sure what a specific section is, over here on the right hand side there are going to be tips, and this is going to give you a brief example of what is involved in this section. So that's always really helpful as well. So we already have some in here, so we'll just leave those as is. So again, you can see as you work through each section, you'll create those and they'll start to build on your screen. So we want to complete different sections, and what's really helpful is if you start this as a freshman, you'll have a nice big pile of different things that you've accomplished throughout your high school career. So when you go to build your resume at the end of your junior year, your senior year to apply to college, you're going to have all those things right at your fingertips. And sometimes you might not remember a recognition or an award that you won as a freshman or a sophomore, but once you get to your senior year, it'll already be there, so you'll have it when you're ready. So again, you can add as many or as little as you would like. And then once you're completed with that, you would click Customize Your Printable Resume. So we're going to create a new print format. So when we do that, we'll say camp application. We'll name it. And then we can pick different styles. You can click to view the example of what that style might look like. So this is what it'll print out and look like. Or we could click that deleted. Example 2, and that's what that one would look like. So which one? We'll pick style 2, and we can say whether we want to include the references that we've listed, or if we want to say references available upon request. So it's up to you, or we cannot include any references. So we're going to say use references available upon request. So then under your resume, you're going to be able to pick and choose which criteria you want to include in that resume. So obviously we want an objective, but we can choose which one. So we're going to pick which one we want. We definitely want to include the summary. Work experience is important. We do want them to know where we went to school, and then that we participate in extracurricular activities. So we'll save and close that. And then it's going to list it right here. So then you can see camp application, that's my print format, and that's what it's going to look like when I print it out. So that's really helpful information and a great way to have all of your amazing criteria in one location. You can always go back and edit that one. You can view it or print it, or you can delete it if you no longer want to save it. But you can have unlimited amounts of print formats here. So if you want to create another one, you can do that, and you can always remember which date you created it. Also, once you have your customizable print format ready, and say somebody wants you to email that to them, what you can do is you can click view or print. Then if you print it, you can always save it as a PDF. Now remember, it's easier to save it as a PDF if you're using a browser like Google Chrome or something like that. So then you can easily select save as PDF, click save, type it what you need it, save it to a location, and then you can attach it to an email. So say you need to upload it or email it to someone. That's a really quick way to be able to do that. So something that you saw on here under education, it's really important to note if you have specific coursework in an area that might be helpful to the position that you are working with or looking to get, or you've taken accelerated AP courses, honors courses, those types of things. It's important to note those. Any criteria that might make you more valuable employee or candidate for a position. So that's what's really great about the resume builder. Again, if you have any questions about this, go back to the home page, click Contact Us, and you can contact your counselor with a specific question.